Hello everyone, welcome to Python tutorials by Ittoolstraining. In this session, we are going to discuss about inner class. In other words, class inside the class. I'm not talking about inheritance concept here. I want to create a class inside a class. Is that possible? Yes. And that class we are calling as inner class. And how to access that class we will see in this session. Fine. First of all, let us create one class. I'm not calling this as base class. This is simple class called student or stud is also fine. Any name you can give. And here you can go with some of the specifications like all the students will be having name as well as roll number. So let's go with two of them. Let's define a function called init for that. Inside this, of course, self, comma, name, comma, id. After this, fine. Now let us go with inner class. And if you want to go with show, you can go. Okay, fine. Let me define that also. I want to print this means let's go with show. Okay. I want to print self name and self dot id. Okay, fine. That's all about. Okay, here outer class. Coming to inner class, you have to take care about indentation. See, just like other functions, I'm typing inner class. College. Okay, in this class, I'm going to define one more function called init or its constructor, and now self dot college name. Here I'll just specify the college name with respect to its variable itself. Since I don't know your college name, I'll make it as IT tools. And one more thing we can include here is your course. Okay, that is equal to Python. Okay, this is going to be common for every student. Maybe name and roll number will be changing. Now the next function is I want to print this. That is why I'll go with show. I'll just print college name as well as course. Fine. This is my inner class and this is my outer class. Now the object of your inner class should be inside the inside the outer class. How to do that? So here inside the constructor of outer class, I'll just write self dot any variable name is equal to self dot class name, inner class name. Okay, this is how I'm creating object of inner class inside the outer class. So without the help of outer class, I'm not able to call the inner class. Fine. Now Let's go out of all these indentations, and here let's create object for outer class first. S1 dot, okay, now dot S1 is your object is equal to student. You can give any name. Since I don't know your name, I'm giving my name. Roll number is 1, it's fine. And here if you want, you can create a number of objects. I don't want that. I'll just simply call your show function. Okay, S1 dot show means this show function belongs to outer class. This one. Okay, it will just display name and ID only. Fine. If you want, you can check out. See, as you can see, output is Deepthi and 1 only. Now, if you want to print these, how can you do that? Okay, for that, you can go with C1. Your object for inner class is equal to, you can't just directly go with college. If you are just going with this, as you can see here only, it will show error. So with the help of outer class only you can go. And how to do that? S1 dot call. What is this call? This call is here. Okay, this is the object for inner class which is present in outer class. Okay, and you can go with, if you want, you can go with print for or show for this. C1 dot show. Now let us run this. As you can see, it displays both the things, like show for both inner and outer class. So without the help of outer class or outer class object, you can't call inner class any function. Fine, that is one thing. Instead of using this, you can do one more thing, that is simply C1, let me make it as C2, is equal to, what is your outer class name? Student. Dot, what is your inner class name? This will also help. Now you can go with C2 dot show and run this. It will display two times C1 and C2. So that is how you can go with inner class. Either you can go with the help of object of outer class and object of inner class which is specified inside this outer class, or you can just go with the names of outer class and then inner class. But without the reference of outer class, you can't touch inner class. This is the concept of inner class. I hope you got the concept clearly. That's it for this session, guys. Thanks for watching.